Hello, gorgeous soul. Have you heard of the Divine Service Department that's been ready for your correspondence since you first took breath? And here's the surprising part. They operate with distinct linguistics, and the majority of us have been using the wrong catalog since day one. Greetings, divine spirits. And if you're discovering this, fasten your seatbelt as you've uncovered the most charmingly direct online space. When other platforms offer detailed seminars that take 2 hours to digest and result in greater disorientation, we're the distilled essence of truth, rapid, intense, and created to ignite your inner spark in under 10 minutes. No excess baggage, no hollow words, just pure concentrated truth that's instantly actionable before your beverage cools off. The dilemma. We communicate with the universe. But skip the manual, here's something I'm curious about. And I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. How frequently have you heard yourself utter phrases like, "I'm unable to buy that," "Fortune never favors me," or "This gem, luck isn't on my side, no shame in that"? I see those guilty faces through the screen. We've all fallen into this trap, standing in front of the mirror of life, questioning why we appear to be cosmically blacklisted. This is the underlying issue. You've been speaking the language of creation, but you missed the foundational rules. It's like attempting international commerce without language skills while mistakenly requesting rotten fruit when you want beautiful blooms. Universal forces are remarkably straightforward, and they've been cataloging every expression concerning every statement you make. The issue is that most people learn cosmic communication from individuals who were equally uncertain. The understanding. Cosmic energy interprets everything exactly here, is what I comprehended after years of unintentionally ordering mayhem from the cosmic catalog. Universal forces can't interpret wit, optimistic thinking, or perhaps eventually. It's like the most earnest, well-meaning friend who believes every statement completely. When you mention, "I'm cash-strapped," the cosmos doesn't interpret, "I'm presently dealing with monetary constraints that I'm actively resolving." It translates, "She wants monetary struggles. Got it. More broke coming right up." This isn't simply metaphysical gibberish. Real research supports this concept. Your brain features something termed the reticular activating system, which fundamentally acts as your private search tool. Whatever you consistently tell it to look for, it finds. Assert you're doomed, and it'll produce a catalog of every tiny accident and lost opportunity. Claim you're enchanted, and suddenly you're spotting remarkable things in everyday environments. The celestial instant fulfillment process. But here's where it gets genuinely mesmerizing. The universe functions on what I label the speed delivery system. It's exceptionally competent at delivering exactly what you request. But it cannot understand the deeper meaning of your positive hopes. When you declare, "I don't want monetary struggles," the universe catches problems and begins preparing extra economic difficulty. It's like typing "not pizza" into a food delivery app and being shocked when you get pizza. The trio of mystical words. So, what are these powerful phrases that make the universe become fully alert, like a responsive dog hearing snack packaging? They're less intricate than you predict, but they require complete truthfulness from you. Initially with your personal truth, subsequently with universal forces. I am, the key phrase. Let's begin with the authority of I am. These two modest words function as the universe's instant access to the operations center. Everything after I am turns into your universal mandate. I am dealing with issues. Orders additional troubles. I am successful. Request more achievement. Universal forces don't appraise your prescription. It just manages it with the eagerness of a logistics worker who actually loves their career. This is your primary practical measure, and I'd like you to utilize this before the session ends. During the following 24-hour span, become a detective of your own language. Whenever you recognize yourself proclaiming, "I am," followed by something you don't really desire more of, stop and purposefully reformulate it. In place of, I am utterly drained. Use. I am reinvigorating my spirit. In place of, I am financially challenged. Try. I am growing my financial resources. I understand it feels ridiculous initially, but keep in mind, you're studying a different linguistic system, and all dialogue forms sound absurd before mastery. I have. The cataloging, the second cosmic key is I have. This is where you start appraising what's presently operating effectively in your existence. The universe enjoys confirmation loops. When you acknowledge what you have, it assumes you want more of the same and starts shopping for upgrades. I have potable water. I have folks who support me. These aren't only gratitude practices. They're cosmic commands for additional good experiences. Now, this is where the majority trip up, and I'll help you avoid years of exasperation. You can't replicate this artificially. The universe has exceptional emotional discernment. You cannot remain in your simple apartment declaring, I have wealth, while inwardly questioning and expecting supernatural intervention. That's similar to attempting to demonstrate cheerfulness while frowning severely. The feeling doesn't harmonize with the expression. Rather, start simply and create your authenticity with the universe. Discover one item you honestly hold in esteem. Maybe it's your skill in generating happiness, or your snug reading spot, or just the fact that you're capable of watching this program. Initiate from that base. Enhance your I have skill with authentic items. Then gradually expand your inventory. I choose the direction. Third phrase that gets cosmic. Consciousness eagerly racing to assist you is I choose. This is where you take back your power from circumstances and transform into the designer of your life's path. Rather than this frequently occurs to me, use I choose to interpret this as a prospect. In place of I have no various alternatives. Attempt. I choose to discover an answer. Universal. Intelligence enjoys collaborating with those who take charge of their personal outcomes because it realizes they're focused on growth, the critical component, timing and emotion. But here's the special ingredient that makes this all effective. Strategic timing combined with authentic sentiment. The most potent moment to converse with universal forces is moments before bedtime and instantly upon waking. Your conscious mind is having a brief time out, and your subconscious is prepared to link directly with Cosmic Central. Integrate your new celestial vocabulary with authentic sentiment. Not manufactured passion, but authentic thankfulness. Sincere faith, genuine dedication, and you've just enhanced from standard shipping to rush delivery. The implementation. Week-long trial now. I realize some of you are contemplating, this feels too simple to succeed. And you're entirely correct, it is clear. But simple doesn't mean easy. Enhancing the ability to track and purposefully selecting your speech is comparable to educating a small canine. It needs steadiness, endurance, and occasional recognition when you master it. Universal forces aren't analyzing your fitness. They're expecting you to get exact about what you truly need. Here's your homework. And this is where the wonder manifests. For the next 7-day period, I need you to become captivated with 3 expressions. I am, I have, and I choose. Jot them down. Establish phone notifications. Brand them clearly on your psyche, whatever is needed for remembrance. Each time you identify yourself speaking the former terminology of limitation, halt and change to universal dialogue. Don't stress about attaining impeccability. The cosmos possesses endless patience for learners who are authentically attempting. The incredible truth, and here's the stunning feature. You don't need to endorse this concept for it to be effective. Universal intelligence doesn't demand your assurance, just your attempt. See it as a proof of concept. Turn into your personal tester. Analyze the principle that your language designs your reality, and watch what transpires. The worst potential outcome is that you create a more inspiring inner conversation. The best possible result is that you discover you've possessed a direct channel to universal service all along. The final decision. Let me question you. Are you set to end inadvertently ordering confusion? and begin purposefully building the existence you really need. The universe is attending, logging data, and getting ready to fulfill. What will you communicate to it? Write a response below and tell me which phrase you'll concentrate on initially. I am, I have, or I choose. And if this touched you, engage that subscribe button as we're just commencing this voyage of dialoguing fluently with the universe. Remember, little alterations in language cause significant shifts in reality. Your language is more forceful than you've ever recognized, and the cosmos is thrilled to display what you're authentically able to build. Now, go forth and begin communicating in the language of transformation. The cosmos is waiting for your communication.